Boy to a man. Boy to a man. Yeah. Coming from a boy to a man, doing the best I can. Daddy ass ain't home, so in the streets I roam. I put the H in hustle, so the game I'm in. Yeah, I'm playing to win. Yeah, man, I'm playing to win. Coming from a boy to a man, doing the best I can. Daddy ass ain't home, so in the streets I roam. I put the H in hustle, so the game I'm in. Yeah, I'm playing to win. Yeah, man, I'm playing to win. The dirty South raised me. Gin and juice kept me loose. Hard head, acting a fool. Mama screaming, go to school. Grandma kept us churched up and thrift store clothed up. Rockin' corduroy with the crease, pants pulled up, shirt tucked in, long white.
What's going on, everyone? It's your host, James. Welcome. Before we get started, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in Florida, make sure you reach out to me. I'm a Florida broker associate and owner of Welcome Legacy Maintenance, serving Marion, Levy, Alachua, and surrounding areas. You can contact me at 352-512-1476 or go online to my website, welcomelegacy.net. Now, today is a personal one. I've got my younger cousin, HillBoy KD, in the building. We grew up in the WAHA, come from the same environment, and he's honestly always been like one of my kids. Today, we're talking about loss, street life, growth, family, his journey on trying to turn pain into purpose through music after losing both of his parents at a young age. This is a real conversation with real stories and real growth. Let's get into it. What's going on, look cuz? All right, I gotta get you on this thing though.
Most definitely come through, man. So my support. Been doing your thing for a couple years. Nah, keeping it going.
Yeah. Turn your mic up a little bit. All right. Starting out, the show is broke down in sections, right? The first section is introduction and background. Okay.
Okay.
First question. For people who don't know you, introduce yourself and tell them where you from.
Kadrain Williams. I grew up in Ocklawaha, Florida. Man, went to Lake High School as a youngin', man. Basically, young WAHA jit, man, from the dirt road.
WAHA, baby. Represent the hill, huh? That's where the hill boy come from, huh?
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
Yeah.
I can't put the first name in front of that, but hey, you know it.
Yeah, it is what it
Straight
is.
up the hill, up from the top.
Yeah. So the second question is basically what you just answered. Hill boy comes from Crack Hill. That was the name of the road where we was from in Ocklawaha, Florida, due to the activities that was going on down there. That's why they nicknamed it CHB. What was it like growing up in the Waha and the environment?
Man, growing up in the wall, what it was like for me, it taught me a lot. Like taught me love, taught me discipline. Cause shit, everybody down there gonna whoop your ass. You do anything bad, and it don't matter if it's the house down the road, the house on the corner. They gonna whoop your ass and see you right back to grandma house and tell you, hey,
You gonna get one there too.
you gonna get another one too.
All already made it.
So it just taught me a lot of discipline, man, and really how to be a man and how to hustle.
Yeah. Growing up down there was a lot of love down there because it was family. It was a tight-knit community down there. Everybody was family. And we was raised by a village. Grandma played a big role in all our life growing up.
Most definitely did.
Mm-hmm. Your mama did too. But you know, your mama was like my mama. I couldn't. That was my lady there, boy. That was my lady. Losing your dad at around 9 years old had to be tough. How did that affect you growing up? Yeah, you were still young. You didn't understand it as much. Daddy was a great guy. Daddy was a great guy growing up. Your daddy was basically the only real father figure that I really had growing up because my daddy was in and out, and your daddy looked at me as basically as his kid. Every time you was little. Yeah, you wasn't now. You was 5. You was still a baby. And like he'll take us shopping and he would never leave me out. He'll make sure that that he bought me stuff. Love your daddy, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, always solid, always been 100.
I heard them stories about. Yeah, I was in the church trying to I guess go where my mama was at. Yeah, I guess some lady had grabbed me and he had turned up.
He didn't play by the kids.
You know what
Didn't
I'm saying?
play. Hey, I remember when I was little, right? And I think I was about 9, 10, and we was throwing rocks at Ken body, and 'cause he had whooped Jerome, and we whooped him. He hit him in the leg with a pool stick, all type of stuff, and he was like, "Y'all better go," because he was holding Jerome upside down, and I hit him in the leg with the pool stick, and he was like, y'all better go," and we was throwing rocks at him, and he was a little bit of ways away, and we kept throwing them dang on rocks, and I threw a big piece of asphalt. It was a big old piece, and I seen it like it was perfect, and it was going like this, and I knew it was gonna hit him side the head, and that big old thing hit that joker side the head. But I took off running. I took off running before running through Peter yard before he could get me because he wasn't gonna catch me.
Most
I
definitely.
was by the time he got, I was strong, and I knew where I was going. I was going straight to your mama house because I know Uncle Jim was there. Thinking grandma was at work. I ran straight there, and I ran in the house. And he was right behind me, and I said, Uncle Jim, Uncle Jim, Uncle Jim. I came out of that house, man. That boy just hit me side. It was this junk was bleeding. Uncle Jim said, man, you better get your ass away from my house or you're not gonna touch that boy. Get. Everybody like, I'm gonna get you. You gonna be out here. You say you ain't getting today. I mess with him you want to. That was crazy. All right, let's go to this one. Losing your mom. Auntie died in what, 2018? At what, 18? She died before I went on the road because I was living in Marino. How did that change your mindset and outlook on life?
Really, it taught me to love my family more and to want to be more of a family man and to stay closer to my family. Cause losing that lady there, cause that was the only person that I really knew that I can actually say that really loved me. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what I did, she would never really. I never really saw her get mad. It never really like whooped me. You know. So she ain't never really. I ain't never really seen her angry unless I dropped some food on the floor. One time I kept begging. I was begging her for some food and it was hot. Real hot. She go pull it out. She put it in her head. I dropped that joke and she talking about, see, stupid. That was the only time I ever see her really get mad and start yelling at me. Because she told me it was hot. But I still kept begging her, so she just gave it to me anyway. It was funny, man.
Your mama was very loved, man, and she loved the love. I couldn't remember not one growing up all my life. I couldn't remember not one thing that everything about your mama was good. Everything. If when I was young growing up, I get in trouble in school or whatever else, she'll be right there to come get me. Like your mama was like a mama to me all my life growing up. And I'm talking about, boy, it's like I couldn't believe that, man. Then when we was up there, they say she gonna be all right, and then she ain't gonna be all right, and everybody asking me questions. I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. Well, please let her go, let her do something. Like, man, I don't. I'm sitting there, we sitting there confused, and man, I'm talking about, I cried like a baby, boy. I'm talking about, I cried like a baby, even like ratting eyes, boy. That shit hurt, boy.
Every Mother's Day, I catch myself, man. Shit, and her birthday not too far from it.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, I get hit back to back with it. So it's just like, but she always come to me in dreams though, man. So that's what make me feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a little crazy dream about it the other day, man. Me and for some reason she was driving me to go see your sister. She was driving me to go see your sister because Mona had called me and was like, I need you, cuz, I need you. Then I guess my mama heard the urgency in her voice. So We just jumped in the car. So we ride. She talking about don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid. So I'm like, Mom, I ain't gonna do nothing stupid. The whole time I'm not registering that she, you know what I'm saying, talking to me. She's like, don't do nothing stupid. So we get to the house, boom. I'm running all through the house looking for Cuz. I don't see her nowhere. I'm like, what? So I'm like, dang, I'm steady trying to remember why would I have a dream like that? Like, cause when I come back outside, she wasn't there. It was like, I don't know how that.
Sometimes it's a warning before destruction.
And
'Cause a lot of times we react off anger, in situations that we shouldn't have. Sometimes it's best to just take a breather and think it through first.
definitely, man.
'Cause I know growing up, I made a lot of choices off of anger, and it put me in a messed up situation. So that's why one time I be telling y'all all the time, think about that shit first. And you be like, "Well, cool, what I should do?" I say, "Take your ass home,
Every time.
nigga."
Every time.
It's best.
Yeah, man.
Your home is always supposed to be your peace. Get a peace of mind. What are some of the lessons your parents left you with that still guide you today? That's it. Got to stick together. That's another thing too. Why I got out them dang on trucks, missing so much home time with these kids, and I'm on the phone with them, and they growing up without me, So I say, man, I don't care nothing about that when it comes down to that. I say I just figure it out I figure it out when I get down. Gonna run it until I figure it out. But best way to
Got
be,
it.
yeah. Close to the home, you wake up in your bed with your kids, your old lady, you know what I mean? Build it up with your kid. Yeah. So be a hard worker, love your family. That's most important, especially when you're a father. All right. We're a cousin, but honestly, you always been like one of my kids. What has our relationship meant to you over the years?
I remember them days. Shit. We used to always walk up to the McDonald's and you used to always buy me food. Then I forgot what I did to the dude on the motorcycle. Did something to this dude. This is the day I never forget. Yeah. I did something to somebody on a motorcycle. And he was like, hell no. You ain't for the touchdown right now. Just go on about your business, buddy. I was like, yeah, from that day on, I was like, yeah, man. I was a hard-headed ass jit, man. I was just doing whatever that came to first mind, bro. Like, it wasn't even
Get in trouble.
just doing shit. Not even thinking, just doing shit, man.
That's bad. I used to walk your ass to school at the damn bus stop and be there. It don't matter what I was doing, I'll still be there to pick your ass up off the damn bus.
Yes.
I'll keep your bad ass out of trouble.
No, man, I used to get so mad at my brother when he never let me go. It's like, nigga, I go to school every day. What you mean? Nah, stay your last. Nah.
Doing dirt, man. Want y'all to That's why it's a lot of when somebody already been down the path and they don't want y'all to go down it. Sometimes it's best to take that correction and try to figure something else out. Because a lot of times we make our life more harder than it should be when we shouldn't have if we just took that instruction. Yeah,
Like,
it's a part of life, but growing up without your dad, did having family around help fill some of that void?
yeah, it most definitely did. Cause I had a lot of big cousins around me to show me the way and to show me what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's because at first I ain't really getting to the streets until like I say till I was about like 16, 17.
Mhm.
Cause shit, I felt like I had to help my mama. You know what I'm saying? Cause I felt like I had to fill that void. It was like when my pops was there, shit, we had everything. Like shit, I ain't never seen a day where we didn't eat. Shit, I didn't get what I wanted, or my sister ain't have what she wanted. But I just know him and my brother always bump heads a lot because he wanted my brother to do better. But shit, and stay out the streets. But shit, I just know every Christmas I had a great Christmas. Shit, for them 5, 6 years he was on this earth. Shit, I had all type of toys.
Mhm. Your brother still dealing with that mess to this day too. As he He grew up in a 2-parent household, a loving mother and a loving father. He was mostly trying to follow some of that bull junk that I was out there doing. Yeah. He know how it was though. Like growing up, like I
Oh
say,
yeah.
your daddy always had a job. Like your mama didn't even have to work at all. Like your mama your mama didn't start working until your daddy had passed, and she was working with my mama for a while, working at Lake Hill, and they worked there for a while, and then the orange packing plant, they had me down there working with them for $5.25 a day for an hour. We worked 5 hours a day. It was like $20, $100 a week. The meal was me, my mama, your mama, Traz, and his mama. We all us on the same line. That junk was so boring packing them oranges in those boxes. You'll stand up, falling asleep there. We packing grapefruits, packing tangerines, packing navel oranges, and we used to do it though. You know what I'm saying? You get to a little $100 and $100 a week. That was my first real job. No, it wasn't. It was my second one. So they had a line in the back. So the dude was like, "Yeah, you do pretty good right here. Let's see if you can keep this line moving, right? Because every time when you pack the boxes, you got to put them on a line. So it's a if we're doing tangerines, it's like a 3-stack: tangerines, oranges, navel, grapefruits. So each one of them got a line, and they go from the bottom of the building all the way up this line, all the way to the top, and then whoever get the top, they can load it down in the they load up the trucks or whatever else.
Yeah.
And so you got this stick and a button, so you can stop it, reverse the line, right? And I'm standing there. I'm talking about this boring. I don't smoke the joint too, so I'm standing there. I'm bored. I'm bored. I don't fell asleep, man. I don't fell asleep leaning up against the thing on thing. And man, boxing everywhere, like lines on damn dog. I
Told
said,
him you
James, James, what happened? I said, oh, I'm getting up trying to press the button to stop the line. I said, man, I tell you, man, I can't do this no more, man. It was just boring. It was boring, boy. Yeah, it was.
I used to hear the stories, man, about the orange shit, man. So, you know, some jits, like, I was a different type of jit, man. Some jits, like, they'll try to stay away from that type of shit, but I wanted to go. I wanted to actually go see what it was like. So I fucked around and hollered at the nigga Eddie, man. Eddie ass had to took me to the goddamn watermelon field, man. He told me how my granddaddy used to be the head honcho. He used to run the field. So it was like, I know one day I'm sitting there throwing the watermelons. I'm just throwing the motherfuckers into the wagon. I done got tired. He talking about something. Hey, little white, you better keep throwing them goddamn melons. If your granddaddy was here, he'd have fired your ass a long time ago. I say, man, listen, nigga, I'm tired. Nigga, I been got on your ass out here.
Them arms feel like Jello, boy.
He say, hey, listen, little white, ain't nothing between us but air and opportunity. And they go all there. So what you want to do, little nigga? And it was a big old nigga then.
Yeah, you know, say you know, took the L too, huh?
Yeah, man. I ain't run up on that big nigga either.
Nah, that watermelon feel hell, boy.
Yeah,
Especially when you get in that hole, you get wrapped beside that truck, and you gotta throw them up there.
That shit was terrible, man. I had gotten that nigga took me. He told me shit. You say that nigga right there, I ain't even gonna lie. He really showed me what hard work was for real. Cause he said, nigga, you little white. You Deacon White grandson, nigga. I'm gonna show you, nigga. You need to learn it. You need to learn what hard work is, nigga. That nigga took me and took me to the other side of the field. Then he put me in the wagon. He said, this what you wanted to do, right? I said, yeah, because I told him I wanted to get in the wagon because the shit looked easier just catching the melons. And yeah, that shit, hell nah. That nigga put me in that wagon. I learned then, boy. The niggas throwing them bitches, boom, mocking my little ass. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they move.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta watch. You gotta watch what you say, man. Everything that look gold ain't gold. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a 5-man line, four in the field, and in between the rows. Then that fifth guy is right there beside the truck throwing it up, right? Then it's a guy up there catching and stacking. The two worst spots is the one of the guy throwing it up there and that joke up there touching because he gotta be fast.
Yeah.
When they coming consistently.
Well, if
You
your
throwing it
ass
up,
ain't,
and if you don't throw it high enough, it's gonna come back down to get you. My first time in the field, no, I'm a little cocky joker. So
yeah.
yeah, you lifting all them weights, you go ahead and we gonna put you in the hole. You gonna put me in the hole? I said, man, I don't care about no hole, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about 300 pounds. I said, I don't care. Put me in that damn hole. Man, it's the rhythm. Cause if you ain't in
Yeah.
rhythm with them
All
boys,
right, it's supposed to
yeah, hit you all side the head, everything.
get
But them
to
boys
you, boy. They get to
moving
you.
together, moving them. I'm talking about every time I'm coming, they come back. Another one coming. Another one coming. Man, I don't got hit side the head. They're like, hey man, you gotta catch up, man. I said, but we loaded up. Me and Boot, we did 10 trucks. Yeah, we did 10 trucks. And I was like,
That be that work, boy.
I said,
Ooh,
man,
ooh.
I told that boy, I said, man,
That boy
I ain't
Eddie,
coming back.
man. I respect that dude for that shit to this day, man.
That's real.
That
Like I
one,
say, it be some good. Some of them down there give you some good advice, and the advice that they give you is the stuff that they don't learn. Cause everybody down there don't been to jail for the same thing.
oh yeah, like shit, like Robert shit. Man, ain't gonna lie, boy, that nigga told me a lot too. Taught me a lot about about appliances and how to run my own business. Like, really.
Mhm.
Ain't cause shit, he really was a trendsetter for that shit. Shit. He started doing that shit and everybody started doing it. So it's like shit, that really taught a nigga, that really got me to where I'm at to this day. And shit. Cause I don't know where I would have been if I wouldn't have jumped in that lane.
Yeah, Rob was a good dude too. But growing up, he was on the Joker down there with the basketball goal. We'll be down there. We go down there and we stay there all day playing basketball.
I made 160,000, 1 year.
Well, it's a lot of bread. A lot of bread, a lot of running. All right. Street life and real struggles. We both know how easy it is to get caught up in the street where we're from. What pulled you into that lifestyle? Basically, was behind on that property because it wasn't paying the property tax. And they did a tax deed sale on the house. They
One
sold
penny.
it for, yeah, because it was paid off. The land was paid and everything. I didn't know nothing about it until it's the last damn moment. Like, and I was like, I was kind of pissed at your brothers and shit about that too. Yeah. But we didn't know. Like, we didn't know. Like, that was messed up. I'd have went out my way to make the help because I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? If it's different if when you stand there with her. Cause I used to live with y'all.
Oh, yeah, I
So
know.
I live with y'all. I made sure that whatever she needed me to help her with, I made sure that I provided that.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I
most
mean?
definitely.
So it was a hurting feeling because I know your daddy would have been turning in his grave. He was turning in his grave when the first house.
Yes.
Yeah. You paid 100,000 for it. Yeah. That was a big accomplishment. So basically, seeing your mama going through it about the house pulled you in because you felt like you had to become a man at a young age and help your mom out. You ain't have to be a gangster to make no money.
There we go. I'm gonna bleep that part out of there. bleep that.
Was there was there a moment where you realized you needed to change directions? Because
When I
everything ain't what it seems to be when you try to jump off the porch and get out there and get your feet wet out there in the street, especially when you're doing different things. There's a lot of you selling this, jacking a nigga, or you know what I mean? It's a lot of different avenues. So what was that turning what was that moment was like, nah man, I think I made the wrong decision. Yeah, I can get away.
yeah, and it
That
was like
adrenaline rush.
it was this close. Everybody was there. Shit. I had 2 pistols on me. Shit. Trying to search me and shit. I took off. Shit. Cut through the little field.
Yeah.
Got away. And shit. That time, shit, I'm like, man, shit. If it was that easy, shit, I might well just, shit. But I ain't gonna keep 2 guns on me this time. I'm just gonna keep 1 gun. Like, type shit like, damn, man.
We always try to figure out a way to keep doing the wrong thing. Cause it's a adrenaline rush. I don't ran from the police countless times. I remember one time it was about 2:00, about 1:30, 2:00 in the morning, and me and Scrap was out there. Scrap got 32 right now, and we down there rock for rock, and it was like, yo, they got a 40, we gonna give them 2 apiece. We gonna give them 1 apiece. Like we trying to grind it out, and that was my dog, and so guy pulled up in a little red car, and he pulled up in a red car, and he wanted a dub. And I was like, bro, I ain't never seen that buddy that before, man. He was like, hey, man, I got to get this money. I say, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. But I said, I ain't getting buddy nothing. I ain't never seen him before. And man, that joker gave that dude that damn dub. Christmas came. hey, hey,
Lit
my red and blue coming from the top of the hill and from the bottom. I said, oh shit. So hey, where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? Cause the car was in Miss Erin Krim now, right, that old trailer. The car was parked there. But it was like a raggedy car cause Allen used to have all them little raggedy cars there, so you really couldn't tell what was a good car or a bad car because the car was parked there. And I hit it. And so we was running behind Miss Dar's house. You know where that field at?
Yeah.
So we ran through the field. The grass was overgrown. But if we'd have kept running to run through the road, they would have caught us. They'd have intercepted us and caught us down the dirt road side grandma.
Yeah.
So I grabbed him and I snatched him down. I was like, lay down, bro, lay down. So man, we laid there in them damn sticker bushes. You just laying there. And the police going up and down the road. They don't know where we went because they thought we kept going, but we laid down in the field. We laid down right there in the field in the dang on bush, and they was just driving up and down the road. And I'm talking to this dude. I said, man, I told your ass not to get that dude that shit, man. And he was like, yeah, man. You was right about that one. You're right about that one. I said, man, you gotta get me the hell. We gotta get the hell out of here, bro. Cause I'm loaded too now. I'm still early in the morning. I'm loaded. And so they just kept riding, up and down the road. And when they stopped, we laid there for about 2 hours at least, wet, cause it was dew in the morning, so clothes soaking wet. I said, yeah. I told him, man, you finna take me to the shore, cause I couldn't walk down the road. I couldn't walk through the path to go to the house, cause if I'd have went there, they'd have got me, cause they was down. They was up there in front of grandma's house, and so we waited, and when we didn't see them lights no more, we ran to the car, and he took me to the shore of your mama house. That was a close encounter too. I was 15 then.
I was 15 with my first.
Yeah. I say, damn, boy. But I didn't even that didn't scare me because I didn't get caught. So I said, okay, I ain't serving nobody. That I don't know. And if I'm gonna just give it to somebody else and let somebody else sell it.
Okay.
So I was just trying to figure out another way so I can keep doing the same thing and I didn't have to touch it as much. If I give you a 50 pack, I give you whatever else, you serve it and I don't touch it, you just come back to me. Yeah. Still doing wrong.
Second encounter, I'm coming from the goddamn semi. Just came from goddamn big ass dually trucks come busting in that motherfucker. Shit, there's so many people outside. Shit, they don't know who the fuck to take. Shit, it's about 30 people outside of the yard. So everybody just scatter out like roaches. They gonna run it through the graveyard, running through the backfield, everybody running everywhere.
Yeah. It's scary in certain situations, man, because you don't want to go to jail, but the adrenaline rush just overpowers you, and Like, you feel like, "Yeah, I can get away, I can get away," and you like the money. You like the money. Man, I was young making money, and I just felt I just kinda felt like I was untouchable. I just used to do stupid stuff. I get one of them old little jug cars, come down the road doing 60 miles an hour driving backwards.
Uh,
Out of road,
wide open.
slide backwards. Everybody like, "Scooter, man, you doing you crazy as hell." And then the motorcycle just flying up and down the road, just doing stupid stuff, man, because you like, I don't care. I don't care about nothing. It's it was just crazy, man. Well, how hard is it to change when people only remember the old version of you?
Difficult, man, because it's like people try to hold you up to that, keep holding you up to that standard, like on how you used to be, and they keep thinking them like the person that you used to be when they don't know that shit. Like I ain't the same person since high school. I ain't the same. I done been through so much more, and I done grow a lot from my mistakes and shit.
Yeah, cause the thing about it, people think people think you don't grow, right? They think you don't grow, but in all reality, if you don't grow, you never do anything different. So looking at life growing up, everybody thought that I was just gonna stay in the street. I was just gonna do this. I was gonna do that. So when they look at me, how I was drinking and getting high and all that messed up.
Yeah,
Never depended on nobody, never none of that. I always had my own everything, and they be like, "Damn, Scooter driving trucks now. Scooter writing books now. Scooter, you know what I'm saying? Scooter doing this now. Scooter doing this now." Right?
yeah,
They be like, "Nah, that he probably still doing this. He probably still doing that." Right? They don't think about the growth that you have to go to when you stop doing all this, because the hardest thing to do is to do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, right?
yeah.
It makes you feel uncomfortable. When I stopped being in them streets, I was very uncomfortable.
Nah, me too.
I did I didn't know how Imma pay a bill. I didn't know how me and my family gonna survive. All I knew is I couldn't keep doing the same thing to have my kids seeing me tearing myself down like this, because I wasn't happy with myself. No matter how much money I had in my pocket, I still wasn't happy with myself. I'm drinking every day, getting high every day for months at a time.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm tearing my mind down mentally, tearing my body down physically, all because I know that what I'm doing wrong. No matter no matter how you put it, I'm still doing wrong. And I'm
yeah,
poisoning people. I'm doing all this, but with these drugs that I'm on and the alcohol that I'm on, I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Staying under the influence for so I'm under the influence so I can give it to somebody so I don't my conscience ain't messing with me as much, right? Because
definitely.
when I'm sober minded, I don't even I ain't doing too much today, whatever else, you know what I mean? But when I'm under, hey, you get whatever I got here.
It
Hey,
is what it is.
it's your choice. It ain't mine. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But people don't want you to change. They hate to see you change. A lot of these jokers want to be like crabs in a barrel. They always want to pull you down. They don't want you to do no more than they capable of doing when they ain't really doing shit for themselves. So looking at a lot of people that we grew up with, a lot of people that you interact with, a lot of them don't mean you no good, no matter if you known them all your life or not. And that goes by looking at how when just like on social media, whatever else that they own, you post something, you get one like. You post something, you get two likes. You don't get no shares, right? You see the same person, but a so-called celebrity or whatever else person never did them nothing. They sharing all this stuff. They liking all this stuff, but they not doing yours, and you doing the same thing that person doing. So what does that tell you?
I, shit, I really feel like sometimes when people don't really do support what you got going on is because they are afraid of what you're gonna become. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying? They don't want you to be bigger than what they
Yeah.
is already. So it's
Hmm.
like, I don't know. See, I don't hate on nobody. I share nigga shit. I share whatever I gotta. You know what I mean?
Correct. That's correct. And you just keep that. You keep that same energy. And that's
Right.
it is what it is.
Definitely. If you
Mhm.
support me, I support you all the way.
You don't. It is what it is. I'ma still keep this train rolling no matter what.
No
And
matter
see,
what.
you can get on, or you can watch me drive past your ass.
Alright.
And it is what it is.
For real.
Yep.
1,000 views in 4 hours. It was like, man, hey, it is what it is. People gonna see it if they ain't. Hey,
Keep watching.
just keep watching.
Just keep watching. What's the biggest hold on. How hard is it? What was the biggest difference between the younger HillBoy KD and the man you're becoming today?
The younger me, boy, I was a crash out. I was on whatever, shit, on the drugs, just ready to do whatever, shit. But now, I'm all about money and I'm all about trying to start different businesses. I'm all about trying to maintain and keep a better purpose in life and not crash out. And it's like, it took a lot for me to get to this stage, man. Like being incarcerated and shit. Just seeing my homeboys dying and shit too. And shit like it was crazy, man.
Sometimes you gotta grow from a boy to a man, huh? Real life. Real life.
Shit get
Yeah, you got to. You know, it ain't always about right now. It's all about our future. And when we doing things that we already see the end goal to it, sometimes you know that being just having common sense, knowing that that's not the right route for us to go.
yeah.
Cause like I tell you all the time, I love coming home and sleeping in my bed and seeing my kids and you know what I mean? I'm not jeopardizing that for nobody. And
So they can go be a dumb person
yeah,
on their own. You feel me? I mean, shit.
cause it ain't happening. It ain't happening. So manning up and taking your responsibilities in your life in your own hand. Ain't no following the leader unless the person is leading the right way. We
Always.
don't yeah. Ain't no crashing out because the next person have an issue with this person or that person. Because that a lot of it don't have nothing to do with you. And then you put yourself in a situation and now you're taken away from your family. Now you can't do the same things for your family. Hold on, we gotta pause this. This girl here screaming. I'll have to cut this out. Looking back now, what do you think our neighborhood was missing for young kids growing up? That mulch has been sitting there for months. They put some benches down there. Auntie Sandra been advocating for the stuff down there to get it done. In all reality, it did because growing up, no, I'm about what 10 years or so older than you. Growing up, I think it should have been more mentorship down there. Other than because the church going to the church, it wasn't something more appealing to the kids. So it was kind of more like a forced environment for everybody to go unless you wanted to sing in a choir or something like that. The interview with Charleston White, and it kind of made a lot of sense. They wasn't speaking our language. They wasn't helping us with the things that we was thinking about, like dealing with the girls, dealing with life situations, and they was just basically quoting a couple scripts that only resonated with the older people that was in the church, right? They wasn't saying, "Hey man, I know you going through puberty or whatever, you in a fatherless home or your mother's on drugs, your dad is on drugs. Y'all can come sit down and talk to me. What do you need anything or stuff like that?" They were just talking.
Used to come into church, they used to always holler about drug dealers this and drug dealers that, and like,
Yeah,
damn, well, you could have, yeah, you can't
yeah.
be more specific. Like shit, you could have just told me to come to the podium.
Don't even say nothing. 'Cause that's exactly what they used to did. And they used to single us out in church. Like when me and Boot used to come in there and we'll come in there, we got the Dickies on and whatever else. They just single us out in church. And it used to make us so mad, it made us resent it. But we was showing up because grandma wanted us to come. So that environment was a forced environment there too. So if we had more mentorship programs teaching the kids about financial literacy, how to build your credit, how to start a business, right? How to write a book, how to promote your music, right? How to follow the things that make you happy, that can make you successful too.
Yeah.
Because when you're following things that make you happy, that you get up and you're happy to do every day, that thing there could be that thing that can make you successful. That's how that's exactly how I be. But you can have kids that grew up in a two-parent household that still want to be a gangster. They've been having everything handed to them all their life, and they still want to experience the struggle. And they had the guidance all their life, and they still want to go and figure life out on their own. Right?
I
It
feel
don't.
that.
It don't.
Like,
Growing up into a two-parent household has to be. It has to be. It's better than growing up in a one-parent household because you got a father there, you got a mother there, so you're getting love from both parents if they there. Because if they there, then you know that they care about your well-being, about your upbringing,
yeah,
right? I'm in the house with my kids every day, and they work with me. They do, you know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. But no matter, it's like when you're dealing with a bunch of different personalities, and my kids have chores, they have structure, they have what they need, and it's still like some of them still lean towards their own understanding, other than leaning towards the person that has the experience that you're trying to give it. Right? And that still kind of puzzles me too, because you give them you give them the right information, and it goes in one ear and goes out the other. For some of them listen, some of them don't.
but with kids like that, man, it's like they got an image of something. They got an image of something that they seen, and they liked that image, and they wanted to portray that image. So they still think that image is cool until that what comes with that image actually, you know what I'm saying, transpires, like going to jail, like shit, being in all type of crazy shit that they think is cool, but it really ain't cool.
And it don't be real,
Not at all.
because the majority of that music that they be listening to or whatever else,
Some
it's fake.
scared from
Yeah,
somebody
it's
that ain't
fake,
really
and
living like that.
yeah, it's fake. And then I be trying to tell them this. I say, man, these people be talking about all this crazy mess, and they living in a gated community,
Gang
and
every day.
you sit here listen. Oh, that guy there is tough. He always talking about a Draco. He talk about a ARP. He got a Glock 9, and he'll do this and he'll do that. I said, man, this kid grew up in a gated community. His family probably mom still change his bed and wash all his clothes. And y'all just loving the image, and instead of realizing this is just for entertainment. So good. Like I say, that's just how it be. But how important is mentorship and guidance for young men today?
It's everything, man. Cause some young men grew up without a father figure in their life, and you know what I'm saying. For without somebody to show them the right type of way, and I feel like every man needs a father figure in their life, because a woman cannot show a man how to be a man. A woman could probably show a man a little certain things, but they're gonna grow up and be a sensitive, feminine man. So it ain't. That's where you get all the.
Depending on the type of parent that is, though. Because if you got a strong mom, she ain't gonna teach the man to be feminine. But when you got one of them moms that every time she got to go out to the club, she eyelash down, long hair extensions, stuff like that. They'll let him go out and wear dresses, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and then laugh about it.
Yeah,
That justifies that life for them. Right? Oh, I can wear a dress. I can, you know what I mean? I can do this. I can do that because the mom led him that way. But if you got one of them moms that act like, hey, it's time to get up. You see me getting up going to work? You better be getting your ass up too. Let's get this bed done. Let's get these dishes washed. Let's get this schoolwork done. You feel me? It's all about the structure that they have in the house. Because
yeah, you're right.
there's some strong single mothers out here. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mentorship by a man is always needed. A two-parent household is always needed.
So most definitely.
Yeah, always needed. Cause just like growing up, I had my daddy in and out. I had Simon and Ellis. Ellis, the beginning of my life. So he showed how to make the money. Like, you
Mhm.
know what I mean? Everything I touch, he bought it. He say, he say, Pop, whatever you want. Whatever you want. You touch it, it's yours. I ain't even understand. And I'll just go and start picking stuff up. And every time I pick it up, he bought it. My daddy, my daddy growing up, He'd be like, "You got some money?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a couple dollars here. Let me get it real quick. I'm gonna bring you back $5." So bring your change back. Never see him for days at a time. Yeah, and then when I see him, I'm so mad. I stand up crying because I'm little, and this joker just took my $20 that Ellis just gave me. So I'm like, damn. But I love my daddy. No matter which way it went, I still loved him. I still wanted him to do the right thing, even after he was messing me up. So I kinda had like it was like mixed emotions until I got older to realize, yeah, this the stuff that he doing make him a piece of shit. All right. I can't I can't I can't trust him. I can't value the things he's saying because he broken trust with me too many times. Feel what I'm saying?
Feel
But all right, let's go on to music and purpose. When did music first become an outlet for you?
it really when it showed me that I can really express myself through song. Like, and I can when I do music, man, it's like it puts me in a zone where I feel like I can let all my frustration out, where I can like say what I need to say, and I can be heard from the people. And it's like
Music is release.
happiness. Yeah,
It's your outlet. So you
yeah.
can speak for the things that you're holding in. You can put it out in music. Kind of like venting. And so music is your outlet for venting. All right. What inspires your music the most? Pain, family, struggle, motivation, or all of it.
But
So basically, you got a mixture of everything. You don't felt pain, family issues, struggle, motivation. Mix it all together. What message do you want people to hear when they listen to your music?
message I want people to hear is
What are some artists that influence your sound and style? So who will be your top five? Like Ace, that was your ear. I put Trick Daddy as one. Trick Daddy storyteller, right? The Lil Wayne versatile. Lil Wayne a bad boy. Who else? Tupac grew up with Pac. Pac had a voice influence. Probably put I don't know. It's difficult because them about the only ones that I really. Yep. Master P forefathers. That joker. That was I had every CD Master P made,
yeah.
but with that mixture of style, it's a different mixture of style because everybody talking about different things. Master P was a storyteller. Tupac was a storyteller. Kevin Gates is a storyteller too. Trick Daddy, storyteller. And you rarely heard anything about them kind of like mimicking the same thing because they wasn't really talking about a whole bunch of killing and stuff like that. They
Nah,
was talking about some get money, talking about what they'll do if the situation happens like this. But let's get this one. What motivates you to keep going even during hard times?
my kids, man. I keep
Mm,
I keep a picture of my son, man, on my phone everywhere I go. Like, man, every time I turn around and when he calls me early in the morning, just to hear his voice, and when he tell me he love me, it just make me keep going because
That's true. You know what? I gotta say, me and my daddy was at odds for a while, right? Until he got a little older and he left the streets alone and was trying to do something a little better with himself. And he was doing it for a while until he had that stroke, right? I wouldn't call him and talk to him as much until after he had that stroke, and then he started calling me. And I'll call and check on him, see if he need anything because it's like when he had that stroke, he kind of like gave up on life. It was like he didn't want to live no more. And then I always tell him, I say, Dad, no matter what, you still got me, you still got Dominique, Justin still living, even though he got all that in prison, and you got all these grandkids, man. You still got us, you know what I mean? You still got us to live for out here. No matter what you're going through. Because he was real down. And I just tell him that over and over and over again. And he would tell me, he was like, he proud of me, right? He proud of me for the things that I'm doing. And like it's a sense of like peace because we wasn't at the at wasn't at didn't have the best relationship growing up. And so the day that he died, I was on the phone with him. I was coming through Georgia. And I just talked to him. And Trash called me. He say, "Man, you say you heard about it?" I said, "Heard about what?" Because I told him, I said, "I'm on my way. I'm coming out of Georgia right now, so I'm gonna come up there as soon as I get there." And within an hour time, Trash called me and told me that he died. And I'm like, damn. So now tears rolling down my eyes. I'm trying to drive because I'm like, damn. Just when we like start trying to build a better relationship, he leave me. Right? He leave me, and it's tearing me up, boy. It's tearing me up. I had to pull aside the road. I had to pull aside the road, and I pulled in the rest there and I sat there and it was on my ass for a little bit. So I had to sit there and I had to get my shit together. And so a couple days, like couple days ago by, I had a missed call because he had got another phone. So I guess he was switching his phones over. But I didn't have the number saved in my phone. And so I'm listening going through the voicemail. I still got the voicemail saved to this day. And I go through my voicemail and it's him. He say, "Hey Pop, this is my new number. I want you to say I want you to save this number and call me back when you get a chance." And he say, "And you have an amazing day too." My daddy ain't never said that to me. He said at the end, he said, "And you have an amazing day too." That's the first time I ever heard my daddy say that to me. Yeah. I'm talking about I got it saved. And like when I listen to like my music, when it be playing on the stuff that I got saved on my phone, it'll play the music, whatever it's on, and then it'll go to that voicemail. So it's just something, man. You know what I mean? But what separates HillBoy KD from everybody making music right now?
People around here wanna holler about bricks and kilos when you ain't never seen a brick. You know what I'm saying? So it's just real different, man. My music is different from everybody because my shit is more authentic. It's not no fairy tale.
Basically, you got your own sound. You ain't
My own
copying
sound, my
nobody.
own.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff that's coming out now sound the same. Yep. All right. Let's hit this: family, legacy, and growth. What are some memories growing up together that stand out to you most? I could think of one. I could think of one right over here. I remember when your little badass stole that gun out of that house and we saw all the damn bullets out of it. One memory I damn still could think of. You're mad at me. I don't even know how you found it.
Man, man, I thought I was goddamn 21 time walk over there.
Oh my God.
Boy, goddamn, boy, I had to be by
Scared the shit out of me, badass kid.
me falling off the goddamn roof. And you tell him, I told you not to let him get up. And this nigga talking about he gonna catch me.
Oh, no.
Told you don't let him get up, though. That's what was funny, man. I remember that, boy. Like,
Badass kid, man. All right. Do you feel older family members help shape some of your decisions later in life?
most definitely. Oh, man. Just everybody in China, man, watching people going to jail and the mistakes the older people made on the certain type of drugs. You know what I'm saying? It showed me a lot. Showed me what not to do. I was still hard at it.
Yeah. That is generally sometimes that's how it happened though, because a lot of times you gotta go through some things before you want to start listening.
Most definitely.
You gotta go through some things because a lot of us growing up want to learn certain things on our own. Even if you get the information though, because somebody say, "Hey man, don't touch that stove. That stove hot." You be like, "Man, I don't think it's hot enough." And you
Yeah.
touch it, you shit out your hand. You're like, "Damn, see." Got the person say, "I told your ass it was hot," right? And sometimes it takes more of burning their hand before they really catch on to realize that what they're doing is not for them. And sometimes people catch on a little later. Sometimes they catch on sooner and prepare their life further because you really don't want to wait till you're 50, 60 years old to start rebuilding your life. Because it's harder to do that at that age than being in your 30s, being in your 20s, right? What's one lesson you learned from me growing up, good or bad? Can't be soft growing up. Can't be soft. People run over you, and you try to be kind hearted to a lot of people, and they take your kindness for a weakness. They take your kindness for a weakness. So you kind of have to power through life, showing everybody that you're stronger than everybody. You can't and letting certain things bother you, even though they bother you, but you don't show that it bothers
Yeah,
you. That's just a part of being a man, though.
most definitely.
We both came from the same environment, but took different roads at times. What helped us survive mentally? Mhm. And you're responsible for life too. It's a difference. It's a difference when you're out here running by yourself. You can come out here. You can come out here and do all this dirt and do this and do that. But when you got them little ones that be like, hey, what? Hey, Dad, where you going? You coming home? Call you on the phone. What you doing? Huh? They checking in with you like, hey, man, hey, please don't do nothing stupid. You got to come back home, right? Yeah. They like come. You got to come back home, man. That my conscience kick in. Hey, ain't no more games. Ain't no more games. These kids need you to go home, man. So that there alone self motivate me to get my shit together so I can be home. I'm coming home, and I can't crash out because I know I got them depending on me. You know? What does it mean to still have family supporting your music and your growth?
And they actually
Pushing
see
you
the
to
potential.
push you to do a little better too. Yeah, really do. What kind of example do you want to set for the younger generation coming up behind us?
Man, but you ain't gotta be a gangster. You ain't gotta be a gangster or thug to be cool, man. To fit in, bro. That shit. You know how you ain't no punk. You ain't no pussy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta always put on no image on trying to be hard because we alpha males out here, man. But it's like
Mhm. Let's push more peace and more unity than aggression,
that's why I salute
right?
the way they going around in the city, man, trying to bring the artists together. So it been a little.
That's good. Need more people like that though. More people pushing that same thing.
Yeah, most definitely.
What would your parents think seeing the man you have become today?
Shit, make my own money. I ain't begging for nothing. They ain't hurting for nothing. So I feel like they'd be real proud of me. I feel like my daddy would try to steal my car though. I feel like he'd have had my car more than I had it.
Your daddy cool, man. Your brother used to get me in so much mess. Yeah, he wouldn't even tell me. It'd be like, cause he knew your daddy was just gonna give him the keys. Cause I had just got my permit, right? We was already driving, but now we could drive farther because I had the permit. We'll get the car cause your daddy he had a little Chrysler LeBaron, a red one.
Right, with a drop top.
The drop top, yeah. And he had the 212s in it. And man, me and Boot had that damn car. Every all he had to go say, you know that Scooter got the license. He say, just throw us the keys. Yeah, he throw us the keys and we gone. Crazy. What does legacy mean to you personally? Yeah, it's what you're gonna leave for your generation. That's why I named my business Welcome Legacy Maintenance.
You know?
And this podcast is Welcome Legacy Podcast because I'm building a legacy, whether it's through music, whether it's through building a Fortune 500 company, it's building content, something that lives on past your time so you can secure that bag for your generation. That's how you build a legacy. Finna close this thing on out. What advice would you give somebody stuck between the streets and their purpose?
To stay focused.
Yeah. Have an end goal because you can't do it forever. It's only a matter of time of whatever that's gonna happen, either jail, dead, or however it goes. If you're ahead, figure out something you like to do, man, and go ahead and clean yourself on up and do something different. That's what I could say. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
For now, I see myself in a big, nice ass house, owning throwing about 3-4 cars and doing my thing, man, with my own business.
Well, write your goals down and get to it. What's next for HillBoy KD? What platforms are you on and where can they find you?
Well, you can find me everywhere. Pandora, shit, Apple Music. How I go live on Apple Music every Monday through Thursday, 8 o'clock.
Sir. And Facebook.
So HillBoy KD.
What's one thing you want people to remember after watching this episode? Yes, sir. All right, because this has been an amazing episode 16. Y'all tune in for the next shows coming out. Appreciate everyone for watching. When we stop it, it got to fully upload. So we'll go ahead and lock it out.